If you live in Alamance County, you need to be prepared for, as they say, the tax man cometh. I'll explain more in just a moment. Well, hello and welcome to Alamance County Talks Politics. My name is Keith, and let me encourage you before I begin, if you'd like this content or like this video, let me encourage you to hit the like, hit the subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get into it. If you live in Alamance County, you need to be prepared for, they recently went from a 8-year reevaluation cycle to a 4-year reevaluation cycle, meaning that the next property tax rate, when they decide that, will be in 2027. So in order to prepare themselves for that, they have already started sending people into the field to look at people's properties and to get the proper measurements and to ensure and make sure that there is nothing on the property that is not reflected clearly and correctly in the tax department's records. So you need to be prepared and ready for that. But let me show you this. Here is a picture of one of the cars. I'm not saying this is the car. This is one of the cars that one of the workers that works for the county. They will make their rounds to your community, to your property, and they are easily identifiable. First, you see on this car that they do have contracted services. It has tax department underneath that, and then to the left, you'll see the Alamance County logo. So it's easy to identify that they're in your community. But secondly, there will also be they will also come to your home, and they came to our home and left this door hanger on the door, of course, to let us know they had come by, and they actually rang the doorbell. So I went to the door, and the guy introduced himself. He told me what they were doing. He said they were going to be measuring the square footage of the property of our house, I guess it was. And so I gave them about 5 minutes, and I went to look outside, and they were nowhere to be found. So they apparently did it very quickly, but they did identify themselves. They told me who they were with. They had identifiable clothing on that said they were with Alamance County. And they also had this, like I said, this flyer. And on this flyer, it says that it's the Alamance County Tax Department. Very, very identifiable. It says, "This is a courtesy notice that a member of the reappraisal team visited your property today." And it says you don't have to respond to this. Believe you me, they'll respond to you in the form of the reevaluation and your tax bill. So they tell you why the reason of the visit is because of a North Carolina statute and how to recognize their team. They said members of the reevaluation team will be in a vehicle with signs bearing the Alamance County logo, which they did. They will be wearing neon vests with the Alamance County logo and will carry Alamance County issued identification badges, which they also did. They put their name, their initials on the back of this, and also the date on which they visited your home. But so you just need to be aware, if you live in Alamance County and you see some strange people walking in your neighborhood, you just understand that it possibly could be someone from the Alamance County Tax Department, or through one of the people that they've hired to come out into the community to walk around your property. And really part of that is to make sure that what they have reflected in the tax department is reflected on your property. They want to see if you've got a building. They want to make sure they have a building properly reflected on the tax document. If you have a home and you've added an addition to the home, but they want to make sure that that addition to the home is clearly reflected in their tax department records. So if you live in Alamance County, just be aware that this is going to take place, and want to go ahead and prepare you. In 2027, they will be readjusting, I'm sure, the tax rate once again, which will probably be another battle. So among the people who live in the community and the elected officials. So just be prepared for that, and hope this helps you. Hope this makes you aware of what may be coming down the pike. We'll be talking more about this later as we get closer to the date. But right now, at this point, just be aware that people they're walking in your community, in your neighborhood, to look at your home and to make sure that everything there reflects clearly in the tax department. So hope this helps. This is Alamance County Talks Politics. My name is Keith, and until next time, take care.